asked, are you friends with your exes? What was interesting to me is the audience's reaction. Because some of the guys said yes, some of the guys said no. And when the guys said yeah, I think it was one guy said yes, and the audience went, ooh. Like, we have this cultural idea that you're like not allowed to be friends with exes. And if you are, that's wrong and that's unhealthy. And I personally could not disagree more.
Because you are friends with your ex.
Yeah, but one ex in particular has been such a good friend. And he's dating someone, they've been dating for over a year now. And, you know, he's just been wonderful. I actually told him kind of recently, I was like, we're friends because you made the effort. Like, he is the one who checks in and is still, he's still just as excited for me as he was when we were dating.
And who broke up with who?
Well, it was like a very tumultuous, weird situationship that went on for a long, long time. It was a very complicated situation. I don't even know if I could really say who broke up with who. I was the one who finally pulled the plug and was like, we can't talk for 6 months. I will say we didn't talk for 6 months, which I think was a very healthy reset. But like, so he knows I'm obsessed with Dan Savage because we had road trip together and I listened to Dan Savage obsessively. And when I was a guest on the Savage Lovecast, like, he was my first friend to buy the Magnum subscription because that's the one that I'm on. He was the first friend to buy the subscription, to listen to. I mean, he has shown me. It's not like I text him and he texts me back 4 days later. Like, he is just as responsive and is a really good friend. So I actually think of him and find it like almost personally offensive when people say that you should be friends with your exes.
If he broke up with his new partner, would you guys ever reconsider?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what people worry about, right? Is usually guys tend to actually hold. Like, I feel like guys tend to play the long game more than women do. Yeah. And case studies always show it takes men a lot longer to get over a breakup than women. Yeah. If women break up, we feel the emotions right away. And then we're like, fuck you, we're done. Yeah. And then we're completely fine. You want to be friends? Okay, cool. Yeah, we can be friends. Yeah. And guys don't feel anything in the beginning and then feel all the remorse later in their life. And so they tend to play a long game.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of men feeling very remorseful.
Except, but like they then play that long game and they're always trying to.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we would, but I also like truly feel like platonic love for him right now. You know, like, again, going back to the Eskimos, we don't have a word for it, and like, I have to say I haven't met his girlfriend yet. But I am prepared to meet her. You know what I mean? And I would like to meet her. I am. But here's the other thing that's amazing. Is he and I think, have such a solid base that I think I could actually even say to him, I feel really uncomfortable. I don't know why. I need to sit with, like, I could even tell him, like, and actually when we talk, he will check with me before he shares things about his girlfriend or after he shares, but he's very good about being like, is that too much? Like, he always checks in. So I actually feel like I could even say, like, I'm feeling jealousy. It's not rational. Or I'm feeling sad for myself that you have found someone and I haven't. Like, I feel like I could actually voice that to him. And I feel like often people can't be friends because they can't say that. So they act out in other ways, right? So they don't want to admit that they feel jealous or that they're sad for themselves or whatever. And so they, try to take the high road, or actually, again.
But then I guess the part of the question is like, if you were to feel jealous or you were to feel sad, like, should you be passing that on to the ex? Like, should you be mentioning? Well, I guess like I've had that happen, like of people, exes wanting to be friends, or then they see something and then they're like, oh, that doesn't make me happy to see you kind of happy, and you're like, well. So what do you want me to do?
Actually, I want him to be happy. And again, he's been such a good friend. It's so funny. Like, I'll fully send him this conversation. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think me telling him, if I were to, like, honestly, I think the thing I'll feel most is just sadness for me that I don't have that. But I think by telling him that doesn't necessarily put the burden on him. I think it's my burden, but I think it would make it very open and honest, as opposed to me, like. And I think you're the one who said this in one of your podcasts. I'm quoting you at you, but something about like, yes, it was you. Fuck. Hold on. It was something about like, oh, you were saying how someone broke up with you. And so to get back at him, you went and like this other guy. And you like realized in the car, like, oh yeah, he's not going to know. This isn't going to do anything, right? So I think by like acknowledging that I feel that way and acknowledging that to him, we can all kind of move forward without me trying to lash out in some way, right? That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, and look, I don't think that there's a formula to any of it. I think everybody just has to do what they feel comfortable doing. Some people, and both parties can agree, that we don't feel comfortable involving our exes. Okay, cool. That's also completely fair.
It completely depends how it ended, and
but it might not even look. If two people, it's their decision, right? If you're a couple and you both decide, and nobody's pressuring the other, you both equally decide, I want this or don't want this. Great, your life, do you? My boyfriend and I, our thing is like we're friendly with our exes. But. A couple of them. But like we don't want to like go out for dinner with each other.
I mean, look, he lives in another city, which keeps that really easy as well. But we do catch up a lot.
But like your show was going to be a potential thing where I was like, hey, Chad might go to the show. I just found out that he might be there. So like, are you going to be okay with that? And luckily my boyfriend's very secure. I actually was like, I wonder what I would have been like in that situation. Because I don't think I'm as friendly as my boyfriend is. But he was like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. I mean, if you wanted, I could even meet him. And I was like,
I mean, that's great. But that's the thing.
I was like, but again, don't think that I'll do that for you.
Yeah, but that's the thing about this ex. His girlfriend is probably pretty cool because she knows about me. And he said to her early on, like this, apparently he like showed her my TikToks and was like, this friendship is important to me and I would like to keep it. Something like that. He like told me this. And so he told me, he's like, she watched your TikToks and she thinks that you're funny. And I was like, great. So she's probably pretty cool. But your partner, it's Luis, right?
Yeah.
He should feel secure.
I don't tell his name on the podcast, so thanks for calling him fully out. No, it's okay. We're gonna bleep that out, Adam.
But so your partner, he should feel secure, right? I'm in your home right now, right? You have like a beautiful home together, a secure partnership. Like, I think if people feel really threatened by someone's ex, I think that is perhaps a sign that you know deep down that your partner hasn't worked through things with that ex, or you feel insecure about the relationship, maybe for other reasons. Like, I think that can be a sign to look at, why do I feel this way and why do I feel insecure? I don't know.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video and check out our next one. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to this channel for more amazing dating, love, and relationship advice from me and so many expert guests. Follow us on socials. We're at Kinda Dating across the board. I'm Natasha Chandel, so you can find me too if you like. And join our newsletter on www.kindadating.com for lots of exclusives. See you soon.